Hello everyone, I'm Eric Francis Tantoy. This is my report, the organization of PSTA Section 42. Who may organize a PSTA? This law explains that only Filipino citizen or juridical entities that are 100% Filipino-owned can establish. And the provision of this law is to ensure that the training of our private security professionals stays in the hands of Filipinos, maintaining the national security interest and keeping control within the country. And also, the provision of this law is to safeguard, to ensure that the foreign influence does not affect how we can train our security sectors. Next is the creation and composition of SSTB Section 30. SSTB is Security Skills Training Board. These are the members included. The first is the chairperson. Chairperson is Assistant Chiefs from SOCIA. The second one is the vice chairperson, the chief of STMD of SOCIA. The other chiefs of SOCIA divisions is SCMD, SLD, EMD, OMD, and FESMD. And at least one representative from SOCIA recognized security training agency, at least one representative from PNP units concerned, and at least one representative from government agency concerned. The secretariat headed by the AC STMD of SOCIA. The next is the powers and functions of SSTB and the salient provisions of IRR RA number 11917. The first function of SSTB is prescribe, review, and modify essential requirements and courses for the pre-licensing training program and its program of instruction for private security professionals. This function is they set up and update the pre-licensing training program. The second one is prescribe guidelines and criteria for continuing professional education or CPE for private security professionals. This function is to manage guidelines for continuing the professional education. The third one is craft and recommend policies and procedures pertaining to trainings for private security professionals. This function is they also control and regulate training for private security professionals. The next is the salient provisions of IRR RA 11917. This is about the implementing of rules of the law, and it focuses on licensing security training. And these are the categories of LESP for training personnel. The first is the training director, second, the training officer, and the third is the training instructor. Each one has different responsibilities, but they all need proper licensing. Last is the training requirement. The first requirement is no person shall be granted a specific category for LESP for training personnel without undergoing the appropriate pre-licensing training. It means you can't get a license for LESP without passing the correct pre-licensing training. The second requirement is courses must be undertaken by private security training personnel or PSTP for pre-licensing and enhancement. It means courses are required for both starting and out for enhance and upgrading skills. This requirement that ensures trainees are always competent and updated. That's all, and thank you.